Thank you. A developing story tonight. Central Indiana residents refusing to become victims. In just the past week alone, we've seen 4 separate incidents where people have fought back against criminals. Just yesterday, one man shot and killed a teenager he says he caught breaking into his home. They're our streets, our stories, and you're standing up to the increasing violence in our city. RTV6 reporter Jack Reinhardt joins us live tonight from our downtown Monument Circle studio with that story. Jack.
Well, Todd, we're living in a period of unprecedented violence. In just the past 6 months, 34 Metro police officers have been shot at. We are on pace to set a record for homicides. But in just the past week alone, an armed citizenry has apparently said enough is enough. In the 3100 block of North College Avenue, Joshua Black returned home yesterday to find 3 young men inside. It was the second recent burglary to his residence. In the first burglary, the suspect shot and killed his dog and stole a firearm. In yesterday's break-in, Black, an Iraq War veteran, shot the 17-year-old intruder multiple times while the other 2 suspects fled.
Why wouldn't he? They had no business in there. So protecting his house, they had no business in there. So he did what he had to do.
Last Monday, a retired IMPD officer shot and wounded 30-year-old Ryan Kilbride, an alleged strong-armed robber who had just stolen a purse. The next day, a homeowner shot and wounded 19-year-old Jock Rogers when he returned home and found Rogers inside his residence. And on Friday, a man returned home and found a suspected burglar leaving his northeast Johnson County farmhouse. The would-be victim told 34-year-old George Chapman that he was armed and held him until sheriff's deputies arrived. Metro police say this trend to fight back, to defend oneself and property, shows a sense of public concern and urgency to take legal action against a suspect or suspects who, by their actions, have put themselves in harm's way.
People are tired of it, and what you're seeing is someone's inability to get the message, and the message is clear that they're not going to be victims anymore.
Now, we tried several times to get a hold of Joshua Black without success. He's the man who shot that intruder. But clearly, Indiana law gives citizens the right to use deadly force to protect themselves and others. And in the past week, we've seen residents do just that. Reporting live downtown, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.
Jack, thank you. More details now about what Jack was just talking about. Indiana has what's called the Castle Doctrine. It basically means you have the right to defend your home using deadly force if necessary. And in 2012, the state legislature determined that the Castle Doctrine also applies to police entering your home illegally. You have the right to use reasonable force to defend yourself in that case as well.